If you were to actually need to clean the lines, like put cleaner through the lines, the best way to do that is to get one of these corny kegs. Once again, I don't have any that aren't full of beer right now, but you take a corny keg, you can open it up on this lid here, you can degas it, you can send all the CO2 out with this thing right here. That'll shoot CO2 out. The CO2 comes in there, you're going to remove the CO2, remove the beer line. You can take this guy, open the lid, see this bar right here, you pull it up. After you've degassed it, you can press this down, and that'll give you a big hole that you can get into. So you can clean this keg out pretty easily that way, and you can fill it up with cleaning solution, and then you reattach it basically the exact same way as this, and then you can pump cleaning solution through your lines and actually clean your lines and parts of the insides of your faucets that way. All of these lines are connected, like this one is just obviously hard connected here, so you can't change out the type of coupler it has. But you can see here on this one, this is on one of the Sankey faucets. You can actually unscrew this piece here, and you can put on a corny faucet, or a corny coupler. And I'll show you how I can do that. Basically, on the top of that Sankey, you can come over here to Beer Tools box. You look at your fittings. This is the fitting that's on top of that Sankey right there. Okay, so this is a compression fitting right here. You can take this piece, you can put on another piece which would be in the top here. So you have a hose line that has the compression female. So you put the compression male onto the compression female there. And then you can take one of these black corny faucets that's in here. It's under fittings. Pull that out. I can then attach this to the other end of that. Okay? And from there you can attach anything to a Sankey if you were to need to, or you can just not worry about that piece. Take this piece instead. Right here. See this piece here? You could unscrew, like take this whole thing off, disconnect it of course, otherwise you're going to get beer shot everywhere. Unscrew this piece here, screw on that piece there, and you can then just take that line and you could connect it to your cleaning keg, and then you can pump cleaning solution everywhere, like it and through any of them. As long as they have this corny connection on it, then you're good to go. This keg seems like it's almost empty, so it could be used to clean something pretty soon. There's one other type of fitting inside of here, and these are the quick disconnects. You'll see a couple different types of Sankeys. This Sankey connector is for CO2. This Sankey connector is for beer, the flat center. You can see the flat center, that's for beer side. This is for CO2 side. The difference is this, the CO2 side has a special gasket that's a single direction. You put this on the end whenever you put it into your Sankey coupler, and it makes it so CO2 doesn't come back out or beer doesn't come back out. This is a beer side gasket. It just goes into this hole here, makes it so beer doesn't spew out the sides. Now, if you would want to take one of these quick disconnects and attach it to a line, basically you go here, you can see this quick disconnect. It's attached to this beer side here on this corny. If I wanted to turn it over to a Sankey, I would disconnect this side here, because you don't want beer shooting everywhere once again. Take this, you press on the button, and it's going to shoot out this little piece here. You can pull it out, and then you can reinsert this piece, and you all of a sudden have a Sankey connection. This would allow you to switch between Sankey or corny. If you wanted to do beer line cleaning, almost all these are on corny side. There's only one Sankey right now, so the only thing you'd have to switch over to do beer cleaning, to do line cleaning, would be that one Pyramid Belgian keg. I think that's most of the stuff. You can use, once again, the sodium percarbonate, the stuff, and you can read the directions for how to make it, or a sanitizer here, or both. You can do one set of each. Make sure that you clean the lines out with water afterwards. I think that's your major points. If you were to run out of CO2, you can always exchange that CO2 cylinder back there for the CO2 cylinder out here. It's a steel one, not this one. This is for welding. That's also a CO2 cylinder. You'll notice the fittings won't work on the regulator. Alright, thank you very much.